and welcome back to Dolly Dreams. So, before we start this video, don't forget to, once you've watched, to hit that like button if you enjoyed. Also, to check out our other videos for many more Dolly adventures. To hit that subscribe button, as we'll be very grateful, and that will help our channel very much. So, for today's video, we're going to be showing you how to make a Dolly pizza oven. This is inspired by the Our Generation one, so it might look pretty similar. Well, we hope so anyway. Yes, so let's get started with all the supplies you'll need. You will need multiple sheets of thin craft card. We don't exactly know how many, so it's good to have a few. Although if you don't have any of that, you could possibly use a cereal box. Although then, if you did like any other box, or if you did that, you might have to cover up one side with a sheet of white paper. But that's okay. So if you do use a box or a cereal box or something like that, you might want to use like some paper to cover it up with the glue, just to make sure you can colour it in as well. So yeah, but we're going to be using this white card, which is plain white on both sides. So yeah, and you can buy this at the shop. So always try to use what you have on hand. Next thing we need is a ruler, and for the measurements, we will be using centimetres. You will also need a normal HB pencil, a roll of tape, and scissors, and just make sure to be very careful with these. So, you will also need something to colour it in with. So, excuse me. So you will need something to colour it in with. So we're using this crayon of Twistables, which will look like a less waxy crayon, kind of. I'm not exactly sure. So you might, if you don't have these, you could use, you can get some like cheap sort of twistable things, or you might want to use some colouring pencils or some wax pens or anything else. Although I don't recommend anything like felt tip, Sharpies or highlighters, and maybe Sharpies, but always if you ever use Sharpies, make sure you have a couple of sheets of paper underneath, just like that you don't mind getting messy, because they might, like the Sharpie might go through. So just make sure you definitely do that. And also, felt tips, they really don't give as much of a neat finish. So yeah, we're using these crayon things. So yeah, the last thing you need is 2 toilet rolls. So let's get started with the making. The first thing to make this pizza oven you will need to do is measure about 8 centimetres from one side of the page. Draw a pencil mark like this, and then use your ruler to draw that all the way up to the other side of the page, like this. You need to cut across the line, like this. So, you'll want to put this smaller piece aside for later, and then keep this large piece, because that's what we're going to use now. You need to get your yellow pencil or crayon or whatever you're using, and then colour across the one side of the cardboard to make it all yellow. And just remember, if you're using Sharpies, even though it's thick cardboard, don't forget to put a couple of sheets of paper underneath, because you don't want it going onto the table. So, now ours is all coloured in yellow. Now everyone, you want to fold your square piece of cardboard in half, so that the white side is on the inside, and that you've got the yellow side on the outside. So it should look like this. This is one side, and then this is the other side. Next, you will want to get your tape and scissors and cut a couple of pieces of tape. You want to use your pieces of tape just to keep these sides together, so that it's half the size it was and it's more strong. Now, your main table for your pizza oven should be all finished, just without the legs and the actual oven part. Now everyone, for the next step, we're going to be measuring out a small box sort of thingy-mabob, I don't know, for the main pizza oven part. So what you'll need is a new fresh sheet of card, after the small offcut from the last piece was not large enough, but trust me, we'll be using it soon. And also you'll need a pencil and a ruler. So, we're just going to try and do some measurements, and then I'll tell you them right in a minute. So, here's the measurements we've come up with. So I'll explain what they mean, what it is in a minute, but you might want to pause the video now, just so you can maybe copy this out, because it's kind of confusing. So yeah. feel free to pause the video. So basically, we've done 5, 8 and 5 to make it a bit easier, because these lines here will be folds, including this one. So this 6, and this 8 will be folds, okay? So that's why we've done them a little bit separate measurements, even though they could be one straight line, just to make it a little bit easier. So we are now going to rub the measurements out, just because it might make it look a bit messy. So yeah, we're just going to rub our measurements out now. Perfect. So now that our measurements are all rubbed out, it might be a good idea to cut this template out. So you want to cut out around this line here. We're kind of following the tablet. So yeah, but if you want to wait until you've cut it out, just so you know. So yeah, we're just going to cut it out now. So here is what we cut out. So now we're going to get, I think, all of our colouring things, but yellow. So here are the colours you want. Orange, red, and then a blacky browny colour. We don't have a brown. If you've got a brown or a silver kind of, with them, or a what's it called, grey sort of colour, we recommend that. But we don't have a silver or grey, so we're just using black. So yeah. So first of all, you probably want to colour these 3 outer ones in the grey-black colour, or whatever colour you're using for that. So now we've coloured these 3 ones in our black-grey colour, we're going to be using the red and the orange to make some sort of fire sort of pattern, and that's going to be where the pizza's cut. So we'll do that and then we'll show you. We just coloured in our middle square, so it's then a fire pattern. And then we also just coloured in the background with the grey blacky colour again. We just thought that would look good. So now we're going to turn it over. And as you can see, it's still white on this side. So what we're going to do is just colour this whole side in with our grey blacky colour. So now we've coloured in this side in our grey blacky colour. You want to fold along the lines. So this line, and this line. So we'll do it in steps. Now we've folded along the lines, just like this, it creates kind of a little box. So you could probably stand it up a little bit like that. Now we're just going to get some pieces of tape to tape it there and there. And then we'll show you. So now ours is all taped up. So it should look a little bit like this. But now everyone, you'll want to get your excess piece of cardboard earlier from the main table part. And then you want to get your grey, black crayon colour thing, whatever you're using. And yeah, now we're going to be doing a little bit of an arch. So we'll go over the top. So yeah, so what we're going to do is we're just going to measure out some card for the arch now. And then we'll show you our measurements. Well, here are our measurements. So it looks like this is the overall size. And it fitted on our piece of excess card. So this one side is 5 centimetres and the other side is 15 centimetres. So yeah. So now we recommend you cut it out. So our piece is all cut out. Now we're going to colour it in with our grey-black colour on both sides. Now everyone, we've coloured in both sides of our sheet of cardboard for the arch over the top. So now we're going to tape it on the top. So we'll show you once we're done so you know where to tape it. Hi guys! So this is how we tape the arch onto the oven part. So it's just taped on like that, and you can really barely see we taped it on. So yeah, that's the oven part. Now we're going to get the main piece. So everyone, I just got the main piece which Holly made earlier, and now we're just going to tape this onto here, and then I'll show you when we're done. Yay! So now I'm going to show you how we tape the oven onto the sort of table part. So here it is. So we've just used tape and taped it on all of the sides, and it works perfectly. There we go. So this has worked absolutely amazing. So we really hope you like it. Hello everyone. So now it's me Valencia. So now I'm going to be taping these toilet roll legs on. So let's get started with this then. I'm so excited. So what we're going to be doing is, as you know, we need some sort of legs for this on the bottom. So what I'm just going to do is put 2 toilet rolls, one at each end, and then it should be able to stand up. So what we're going to do is I'll just get this toilet roll, and then it should be able to just be taped on there. And then with the other one, we'll tape it down here. So I'm going to do this one here, and then I'll show you. So everyone, now the first one's all on. We're going to do the second one now, and this one's just here. Both the legs are on. Our pizza oven is complete. So as you know, it does look a little bit low, so if you do make this, you might want to use it with a chair. Here is our completed pizza oven, everyone. If you do decide to make your own pizza oven, we really hope you enjoy making it, and also have fun when you play with it, and also that your dolls enjoy the pizzas, or if it's the dolls watching, that you enjoy the pizzas. And also, don't forget to check our channel regularly, because we will post a video soon. We're going to make a video soon about how to make a special pizza stick and some pizzas for your dolls. Yeah, so we really hope you enjoy this video. And don't forget to check out our other videos for any more Dolly adventures. Also, don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, as I just said. Also, we're very grateful if you could click that subscribe button, as that helps our channel very much. And you might also know when we upload the video about how to make the pizza stick and pizzas. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye! Bye! Bye!